Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of February 23rd, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And there's a lot happening again this week, starting today when Mars goes direct after being retrograde for the past few months. Mars rules our ambition, our energy, our drive. And when it stations direct, there can be a sudden rush of energy, kind of like a dam breaking. So after months of feeling like we've been held back or blocked, we finally start moving forward again. And this is definitely a welcomed relief since Mars retrograde can be one of the most intense retrogrades we go through. So depending on where Mars is in your chart, this might be a very intense shift for you. And it can take a few days or weeks for Mars to get up to full strength. So don't expect instant clarity or progress, but you can definitely feel the energy picking up. It's like the universe just hit the gas pedal. Many of my clients this week have been getting the same message, that things are about to speed up. This whole year is about change, and it already feels like it's moving fast. But buckle up because we're about to go into full-on fast-forward mode. And this reminds me of the day I went in to quit my job in the morning. And then by 5 o'clock, not only was I still employed, I had been promoted and was getting ready to move to Dallas to expand the company's lending across the country. So talk about a plot twist. And that's how I describe this time. It's plot twist time. We're all stepping into a whole new chapter of reality. And this week's new moon on Thursday the 27th takes that energy to the next level. This is the last new moon of the astrological year and of winter, and this new moon opens the Eclipse Portal, and it's the start of the first eclipse season of the year. So from now until the end of eclipse season on April 27th, we're in a time of deep transformation, healing, and shifting. So Mars going direct coupled with the new moon and the start of eclipse season puts the next 2 months on fast forward. We'll be in a completely different reality at the end of April. So this new moon is in Pisces, which is the final sign. This is an ending point, almost like reaching the final chapter of a book where you finally get the big picture and understand the story, you understand the journey. Because it's in Pisces, the new moon can leave us feeling a little extra sensitive, a little scattered, overly emotional and vulnerable to the energies of the world and what's happening around us. So any emotions that have been bubbling down deep may bubble up, causing us to feel overwhelmed. And we may feel like escaping from reality for a little bit, like who wouldn't right now? And that's okay. It's actually necessary to keep it all together. Just do it in a healthy way. Do some art. Read a book, go skiing or for a run. We gotta be gentle with ourselves and take care of our mental health so we aren't pulled down into the darkness. The sun and the new moon square Jupiter and Gemini on this moon. Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, my favorite planet, it expands everything it touches. So whatever is happening for you with this new moon may feel magnified or bigger than it needs to be, thanks to Jupiter. Keep in mind that things may be exaggerated, but so is your intuition. Pisces heightens our intuitive abilities, so trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Don't buy into any bullshit right now. And while all of this can feel like way too much, we can use the energy of the Pisces new moon and the positive vibes of Jupiter to set intentions for a better, brighter future. So use this new moon to set intentions that aren't rigid goals, but more general intentions. So instead of goals like I'm losing 10 pounds, it would be more like I'm embracing inner peace. This is our time to loosen our grip and trust that what's happening is for our highest good. Sometimes easier said than done right now. And now is the time to figure out how you're going to show up and support yourself in the months ahead. Without a plan, you might find yourself lost and off balance. There's already so much change and swirling energy. And now that we're in fast forward mode, it's only intensifying. Don't wait. Get a plan in place to support yourself now. And if you're looking to go deeper into your spiritual practice as a way to take care of yourself during this time, my Spring Women's Wisdom Circle, which focuses on the teaching of Abraham Hicks, starts this Thursday. The circle meets every other Thursday for 3 months, and it's a great way to support yourself and to be supported by a group of wise women. There's a link in the show notes to learn more and register, and you can go to my website, abundology.com. So I really hope you join me if you're getting the intuitive hit to do that. And then we end the week on Friday the 28th with 7 planets lined up on one side of the sun in a very rare planetary parade. This is the last time until 2040 that all 7 planets align like this. This is the grand finale of the planet parade that's been happening for the past month. And you'll be able to see Venus, Mars, and Jupiter with your naked eye, but you may need a telescope or binoculars to see the other planets. But I suggest you download one of those cool sky apps so you can find them easily. Like, this is really cool and fun to see, and we need some fun stuff right now. So make sure on Friday that you check it out. Spiritually, this 7-planet alignment is significant, especially because it happens in Pisces season, the final sign, symbolizing endings, intuition, and spiritual awakening. 7 is a highly spiritual number associated with divine alignment. This alignment is a turning point, both personally and collectively. It's like a cosmic reset, urging us to release the old before Aries season and the new astrological year begins in March. This alignment is like a celestial GPS recalibrating our path, so we can trust that we're being guided exactly where we're meant to be. Anytime multiple planets align, it creates this vortex of energy that's perfect for setting intentions. And this, coupled with the new moon that is a time for setting intentions, makes this a really fabulous time to decide what you want your future to look like. There's a lot of energy helping us create our future right now. So yeah, this is another big week. Mars going direct, bringing forward-moving energy. The new moon in Pisces opening eclipse season and 2 months of intense transformation. And the new moon and eclipse season happening at the same time as this 7 planetary alignment. So all we have to do is take a look at what's happening in our country and our world to know this is a very important transformational time. And what we see happening in the outside world is also happening inside of us. Incredible transformation. And things are about to speed up even more. So take care of yourself. This week is my 6th anniversary of being in business. I can hardly believe it. And I get asked a lot about how I went from doing mortgages to talking to spirit guides. So after selling my mortgage company, I knew I would do something else with my life, but I really had no idea what that would be. So I took a few months off, and then I was getting acupuncture one day. And as soon as she put the needle in my third eye, I got this very clear download about being a spirit guide channeler and that I would call my company Abundology. Like, I had never heard the word Abundology before. So I went home and I Googled it to see if it was even a real word. And I found one reference to it online. So I bought the domain and started working. So honestly, so much of my life has been guided by downloads like this. And that's exactly the kind of energy we're in right now. One moment you realize, oh, I guess I'm starting a new business. Oh, I guess I'm moving or leaving this job or getting married. We wake up as one version of ourselves and we go to bed as another. So fast forward 6 years, 817 clients, 5,024 readings, and 100,000 podcast downloads later. So I want to thank you for all your support and business and listening to all those podcasts. So to celebrate, I'm having an anniversary sale this week. A 30-minute session is $60 and an hour is $120. Or you can buy a package of 6 30-minute sessions for only $300. And you can use that package for hour sessions if you want to too. So I'll put a link to purchase in the show notes or go to abundology.com. And it is my son Ryan's birthday this week. What a week to have a birthday, huh? So we're going out for our free birthday pizza tonight at my favorite Bozeman pizza place, Sidewall Pizza. So enjoy the planet of parades. Do something fun for yourself this week and get out there and take a look at it. And I will talk to you again next week about the numerology of March.